all of you. My name's Jody Adams. I work with the research and development team where we manufacture the Youth Essence. And my job is to source the materials that we use in the product. So I'm here to explain to you how we sourced a lot of the materials in the Essence, what each one of them does to help you understand why it works so well. Let's see if my thing works here. Okay, so when we started putting together this product, we set out to build a world-class product that really works and develop a world-class legendary brand. So in doing this, we set out to we have access to the newest raw materials that have been developed for skincare from all over the world. So we look at what we want to accomplish, and we source the raw materials, but then we also, in doing that, we try to weed those out by looking at the manufacturing process. What are their quality controls? How do they guarantee that our raw material is going to be consistent? What kind of testing do they do on it? Do they use any harsh solvents or chemicals in developing it? So we look at all of this before we even choose what raw materials we're going to use. And then, of course, we look at whatever clinicals they have that will show us that it's been tested and found to be effective. So it's a lengthy process, just figuring out what we're gonna use. Then we look at what do we want to accomplish with it. So we look at what are the causes of skin aging. Well, we have behavior, stress, everybody's in a hurry and eats badly. We have environmental factors, pollutants, chemicals in our environments, and then we have our genetics, which there's only so much we can do about, but in general, what we set out to do is counteract these effects and make the skin function like young skin. And that's how that's what we set out to accomplish in developing this product. So we look at what do we want to address. Well, we got wrinkles, we get dark spots and age spots, we get some sagging, sometimes we get broken capillaries, sometimes we get redness. Cross-linking of intercellular collagen fibers. So basically what we get is the breakdown of collagen and elastin, and that's what causes all of these different factors. So that's what we set out to address with the Youth Essence. Collagen is the main component of your skin. 72% of your skin is collagen. Collagen, if you think of it as like the scaffolding of a building, it's the matrix that forms the barrier and the structure of your skin. There are actually collagen fibrins that are stronger than steel, gram for gram. Collagen is it's a very strong, it contains all the amino acids and all the proteins. And as we age, unfortunately, we have a decrease in collagen. So that's one of the things we wanted to address. One of the primary things we set out to address with the Youth Essence. Am I too loud?
No.
You guys are okay? So here's how the collagen decreases as we age. When we're babies, we have 80% collagen content in our skin. By the time we're in our 20s, we're down to 75%. 30s, we're already down to around 55%. And then when you get around my age, you're getting around 30s to 40% of collagen. So this is really because this is what gives the smoothness and prevents the wrinkles. So this is really what we want to address. And you can see here's the skin, here's the outer layer, and you got your collagen and elastin way down here. Out here is a natural moisturizing barrier. This is what helps to protect your skin. So we're addressing all the different layers here, and I'm going to show you as we go through the raw materials how we're going to do that. So the key to skincare is to provide the nutrients and the water to the skin. If you think of your skin, if you think of a sponge, when a sponge is very dry, if you drip water on it, it just rolls off. And your skin is much the same way. So we look to keep the skin very well hydrated. And when a sponge is damp and you drip water on it, it will go all the way down into the sponge. That's what we're doing. So we're addressing the moisture so that our skin is prepared to bring the nutrients down in as far as we can. What nutrients are best for the skin? Smaller molecules that are absorbable to skin cells, natural and safe. We don't want harsh chemicals. Really, we want to help our skin do what it already knows how to do. We don't want to use harsh chemicals that force it to do things. And we want it to be stable. Okay, only collagen weighing 3,000 Daltons can be absorbed and used by the skin. A Dalton is a unit of molecular weight. So typical collagen is 15,000 to 50,000 Daltons. It's quite a large molecular weight, not absorbable at all by skin. But I do want to mention here, because there's a lot of skincare that contains collagen. And if you're hearing that you're going to increase the collagen in your skin by applying collagen, unfortunately, that's not the way it works. It would be great if it did, but it doesn't. So you're not going to apply topical collagen and increase the collagen content of your skin. However, why apply collagen? Collagen does a lot of great things when it is a smaller molecular weight. At 15 or 50,000, typical collagen Dalton weight is just going to sit on top of your skin and not do anything. So what we did was we sourced a marine plant-based collagen that is the 3,000 Dalton weight, and it is absorbable, and the value in this collagen is tremendous moisture retaining benefits. So we want it to, what we're doing with this collagen, and it also contains all the amino acids that are essential to your skin building blocks. And so this is going to absorb into that natural moisturizing layer, and it's going to really hold many times its weight in water and also enable the delivery of those amino acids. So we don't apply the collagen to build collagen, we apply the collagen to give the moisture and the amino acids and the nourishment that's going to help enable your body to retain the collagen it has and also produce more. So this is a breakdown of the ingredients that we're going to go through that we've sourced for the Youth Essence. So we've got Agaricus bisporus, which is a mushroom extract, sodium hyaluronate. We have some amazing peptides in this product that I'll explain to you how they function as we go through this. And then we have some great botanicals. Ruscus aculatus, which is known as butcher's broom, and Centella asiatica, Essen, and calendula extract, and a hydrolyzed yeast protein. Every one of these ingredients has been individually sourced because each one has tremendous skin benefits. So I'm going to explain those to you. So we're looking for 5 improvements here with the Youth Essence. We're going to improve facial contours, effectively smooth wrinkles, maintain the skin and the moisture throughout the day, firm and plump skin, and we can also smooth and plump this chest area here. So don't forget when you do your skincare that this skin is just as fragile as your facial skin. So you don't want to neglect this area as well when you're doing your skincare. So we're affecting 5 repairs here. We want to brighten and repair skin, detoxify it, firm it, smooth it, resist inflammation, alleviate sensitivity and redness, resist oxidation, which contributes to aging, and also we want to reduce the dark circles around the eyes and firm that skin around the eyes. Okay, so I'm going to get into 2 of the very powerful peptides that are in this. Each one of these peptides is amazing on its own, but the combination of the 2 is what makes it particularly effective. So we've got the first one, which is called palmitoyl tripeptide 1. This one has been shown to really smooth wrinkles on its own, far greater than if you've heard of vitamin A or retinol A, retin A. this peptide actually has been found to be quite a bit more effective than that one in wrinkle reduction. The second peptide is called palmitoyl tetrapeptide 7. And this one has been shown to firm and improve some of the facial contours. But the amazing thing about the combination of these two peptides is how they inspire your skin and your body to produce more collagen. When your collagen in your skin breaks down, this combination of peptides is released, and that is what signals your brain to produce more collagen. So when we get this combination of peptides delivered into the skin, it has been found in many independent studies actually that it's very effective in what happens is you've got this combination of peptides that happens when your collagen breaks down that are telling your brain to make more collagen. That's how you get more collagen in your skin, is for your body your body has to make it on its own if you're going to get more. This combination of peptides has been the most effective way to spark your body to make more of its own collagen and elastin. So that's why this combination of peptides is very, very powerful. One of the reasons that the Youth Essence works so well. The first botanical we're going to talk about is Agaricus bisporus. This is a mushroom extract. This particular one is sourced in Russia. This is a very powerful extract. It produces an immediate tightening effect. So I don't know if you heard Belinda last night talking about spraying it on half of her skin and noticing almost like she had a facelift on one side. This extract has a lot to do with that. It'll give you an immediate tightening sensation. It also helps to reduce pores, so you get a lot of improvement in the appearance of your pore size, and also helps to control oil. So a lot of people find that if they have acne or skin conditions, that they find that they get a lot of improvement in those skin conditions, largely because of this extract. This extract has been used for years and years as an astringent, but the other great thing about it, and another one of the reasons we chose it, is because it also contains polysaccharides. And what that means is it delivers moisture. So many natural astringents like witch hazel or some of those that you see, they have a drying effect. This one has all these astringent properties, but also moisturizing. There's no drying effect with this one.
That's right.
We also have hyaluronic acid. You're all probably familiar with this. This has been in skincare for a long time. The reason is because it holds 1,000 times its weight in water. So when it's combined with that marine collagen at the 3,000 Daltons, you've got a lot of moisture being held in that moisturizing layer. So it gives you a lot of protection and a lot of moisture that will stay all day. Very effective. Okay, the next one, this is another amazing peptide. I'm going to talk a little bit more about how this peptide works in a little bit. But in addition to the wrinkle-reducing effects we'll talk about later, this peptide has also been shown to smooth and plump this area around your chest here. So that's an additional benefit that people have been finding with this peptide. Okay, hydrolyzed yeast protein. We actually sourced a very, very powerful hydrolyzed yeast protein. And a lot of people are familiar with yeast and fermentation and how it's very healthy for you, how fermenting makes things very bioavailable with your wine and your bread and all of that. Well, on your skin, it has similar benefits. Yeast actually has a very similar cell structure to human cells, and that's why it's very compatible. And yeast is packed full of amino acids and vitamins and minerals that are particularly good for your skin. So this particular yeast extract is developed from a fermentation of a variety of botanicals. And what's produced during that fermentation is additional polysaccharides and also nanotized collagen. This collagen is more like 1,000 Dalton weight. So that combination of the polysaccharides and the nanotized collagen actually enables this to penetrate even deeper and bring all those nutrients from the yeast. So again, our focus is to really nourish the skin so that it can act like young skin. So that's the focus, and this is a very powerful material that we have. Then we have extracts from marigolds and Essen. Marigold extract is calendula. You'll see that in a lot of natural skincare products because it has very high concentration of essential oils that are very, very moisturizing. And it's particularly good for sensitive skin. So it's compatible with a lot of skin types. It tends to not cause any irritation. A quick note about that, if you have known allergies to skincare products, particularly, you may find if you have allergens to animal proteins and collagens, you'll probably be just fine with this because we did use a marine-based collagen. But if you have sensitivities, it's always good to check with a physician or a dermatologist, and it's always good to do an allergy test. And in doing that, you just want to spray it on the inside of your wrist and leave it for 24 hours. And the skin is more fragile like your skin, like your face. So it's always good to do your own allergy test if you're worried about sensitivity. Spray it on the inside of your wrist, leave it for 24 hours, and if you have no reaction, you're probably going to be just fine. And also, because of some of these peptides and some of these extracts that are very powerful and they're new to your skin, some people do find that they have a little redness or tingling. Again, always check with any doctors that you're in the care of, but we usually recommend that you just keep with it. And sometimes it just takes your skin a little bit of time to get used to it, and sometimes it's just brand new, so you just have to get used to the feeling. So this product was designed for all different skin types, so it's rare, but occasionally, if you have a reaction, either check with a physician, or if you're not too worried about it, just keep trying it. Most people, if they just keep using it, find that it goes away, or they get used to it. Oh, but I want to talk about also, so you have the calendula, which is very good for moisturizing and sensitive skin. And then we have Essen, which is actually an extract from a plant called horse chestnut. This is also very, very powerful. Another way to improve the nutrients in your skin is to improve the circulation. Essen improves circulation. It's been used for many, many years for that. It also inhibits the loss of your own hyaluronic acid, so you can preserve what you already have. And it also stabilizes the collagen and elastin that you have. So the Essen and the calendula are very moisturizing. They'll help you preserve your own collagen and hyaluronic acid. Okay, the next one is Ruscus aculatus. This is called butcher's broom, more commonly. It's called that because way back in the day, butchers used to use it to clean their boards. But this is also a very powerful extract. This resists oxidation, but this also constricts blood vessels. So this is why a lot of people notice a huge improvement in dark circles that come from those tiny blood vessels around your eyes, and also reduction in puffiness in skin. So the constriction of blood vessels is anti-inflammatory, and also if you have rosacea or redness, a lot of people find that they have a lot of improvement in those conditions because of this botanical. Okay, so now we're back to this acetylhexapeptide 8. This is a very powerful peptide. And this one addresses the lines that we get, smile lines, and the lines that we get from expressions that we make. Like I have these from frowning. So whenever we smile or frown or have a reaction, what happens is there's a neurotransmitter that tells our brain to contract the muscle. What this peptide has been found to do is it interrupts that connection, actually. So it's been called the topical Botox for that reason. also not going to be as effective as Botox. But what happens is when you get that response to contract your muscle, this interrupts that response and makes the muscle relax. So you're going to see, that's why you're going to see an improvement in some of those expression lines that are caused by that muscle contraction. So that's why we chose this peptide, and this peptide has a lot of independent studies behind it as well. Okay, the next one is Centella asiatica. This is a very, very powerful herb. This has been used for centuries. It comes from India, also called gotu-kola. You may have heard that. It's used internally and externally. Actually, in India, they call this tiger herb because they have found that wounded tigers roll around in the leaves of this to aid in their healing. So this particular herb has been used very extensively in wound healing. It has been used in wound dressings because it attracts collagen to the wound site. So this herb aids in the synthesis of collagen and elastin in your skin, and it has very tissue healing properties. Because of this is one of the reasons why a lot of people that use the Youth Essence have found that they have scars and stretch marks that have softened or gone away. That's largely because of this particular herb. And so this also has a relaxing and healing effect on some of the very fine lines because of the tissue healing properties that it has. So this is also a very powerful extract. So, as you can see, we have a carefully developed formula, we have advanced production technology, and we have ingredients that have a synergy. They were designed to work together to address all of these different skin conditions, all the things that cause aging, bringing moisture, giving it the ability to penetrate, giving it the nutrients that it needs, giving your skin the ability actually to make more collagen and elastin. So what we've done here is combined the best ingredients we could find to make your skin act like young skin and rejuvenate like young skin. And it's natural, mild, safe, and effective. This is also, as I'm sure you all already know, it's extremely easy to use. You can throw it in your purse, you can carry it with you, you can mist it over your makeup, you can. What we typically recommend is that when you wake up, you cleanse your face, and then you spray it about 6.5 inches away, all over your face. This product has been designed for all different skin types, and it can be combined with other skincare. We recommend that it's combined with the Myoni skincare specifically because these products have been tested to not contain heavy metals, to not contain hormones. Those things can interfere with the natural properties of this, and they can also cause reactions on your skin. So you can combine it with other things. It also has been designed to stand alone if you want to use only this and nothing else. If you do combine it, we recommend Myoni products or something similarly very natural. Perfect integration of visual effects and aesthetic. And of course the 100 ml size enables you to take it anywhere. The other nice thing is very easy to show people how well it works because you can bring it. What we did in developing this that was very effective was we went around and sprayed it on the backs of one hand of everybody and just let them go throughout the day. And even at the end of the day, after washing your hands a few times, you could still notice a difference between your two hands. That's also an easy way to show people how well it works, or like Belinda mentioned, just spray it on half of your face. So the advantages, it's safe and effective. The raw materials and also the plant that we manufacture this in are all GMP compliant, which means good manufacturing practices. That means they're all held to very strict standards in terms of quality testing. Our plants are audited and inspected regularly, and we have extremely tight quality guidelines and also tracing of all of our ingredients. So we have very, very strict quality standards on each raw material that comes in and on the manufacturing of the finished product. Simple and convenient, and wide application scope. So when you're showing this to people, it's easy to run through this very quickly. You don't have to use it only on your face. A lot of people use it on stretch marks or scars somewhere else. So I've known people to use it on their knees because it helps with the sagging. So there's a wide range of uses actually for this product with your skin. So when there's a good way to maintain beauty, you look naturally beautiful. And that's it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.